What's up everyone, Sean Count Blaggerth here today with a track review, this time of a song off the 2013 Nuclear Blast Records release of Labyrinth. This is Fleshgod Apocalypse with Elegy. And before I get started, hair, it's wet. Don't say, oh, take a shower, fat ass. I did. Second, I am a fan of the first two albums, well, the first album and the EP by Fleshgod Apocalypse being Oracles and Mafia. And I couldn't stomach Agony. So, with this song, I didn't really have high hopes, but this song infuriates me more than I can put into words, and let me try to explain this. The reason why I hated Agony so much is it is one of the most monotonous, boring, god-awful, just horrible, wretched pieces of garbage I have ever heard. It contains nothing but blast beats and straight beats and ungodly fast double bass with zero variation in the drum department, followed by riffs that you can't even hear because they're buried underneath this blanket of just awful fake symphonic work that is just so synthetic it's painful, with decent death metal vocals with these really strange operatic vocals. And to me, it was awful. I don't get why people liked it so much. And with this song, I'm feeling the same thing. It is so terrible. Where to start? My God. Alright. Let me put it to you guys this way. There's only two types of people in this world that can possibly like this. Those are, one, people that need water wings when they eat cereal, have a bowl of soup, or walk across a parking lot that has a puddle in it. Or two, people that never heard Septic Flesh, and judging by nowadays metal, everyone's heard Septic Flesh, so I'm gonna go with the first one. You gotta be brain dead to like this because it's so mind-numbingly boring. There's zero variation in anything. Like, I'll give it this. It has more variation in the track that was the single off the last album, The Violation. That was worse than this. But still, we're comparing a piece of crap with a larger piece of crap, and they both suck. The drumming is very fast and very good, by the way. The dude's excellent. But he's such a one-trick pony that it makes me wonder if he learned anything else throughout his years of playing other than blasting, doing straight beats, quick double bass bursts, and fast random fills. Because that's all he ever does nowadays. That's it. And it's so terrible. There's no variation. This is like Hate Eternal, but somehow even more boring. It's just bad. The riffs, God knows what the guitar's playing because you can't hear it in the mix. You can't at all. There is no guitar really that shines through this mix because it's dominated by drums and painfully synthetic keys. And the keys are so synthetic, it's painful. At least Septic Flesh has tons of variation. They have a real orchestra. There's nothing fake and synthetic about it. And even if this isn't a synthetic or fake orchestra, the way they recorded it sure as hell sounds it. It is so terrible, guys. The vocals are good. I will give the guy credit for his vocals. He is a damn good vocalist, and he needs to be in a different band because he's obviously good. But, God, the guitar, forget about it. You can't hear it. This is having the syndrome that Karek Angren had with the last album. It was all keys, all drums, all vocals, all the time, with no guitar. Excuse me, but I like symphonic bands that I can hear the guitar and the metal in it. There's none of that in here. None of it. It's terrible. It's awful. For this song, if I have to give it a score, and this is giving it a lot of credit, is giving it a 2. Because I like the vocals, and the production is good. the mixing is terrible, but the production itself is good. Guys, if you want symphonic death metal, just listen to Septic Flesh, for the love of God. At least they're good. At least they can write songs. At least they can write a whole album that's cohesive and doesn't feature nothing but blasts. There is nothing to grasp onto. And if the whole album is like this, this is going to be the worst album of the year. Bar none. And yes, I do realize that would beat out Temper Temper by Bullet for My Valentine. And that album is a pile of trash. This is horrible. It makes me sad that people actually like this. But you know what? If you like it, more power to you. But I really encourage you to listen to Septic Flesh, because this is awful. And yeah, don't forget to wear your water wings next time you have a bowl of cereal or take a shower, and also wear a helmet. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And as always, keep it metal.